I was supposed to respond to some of the things that he said.
Because you said Mount Kenya politics is there for today, but you can jump in.
Because you have allowed people who have no knowledge of issues of ODM to speak on ODM.
Okay.
When it comes to Mount Kenya, I'll keep quiet and listen to them. This is what I was saying, but I need to clarify something.
It is true. I'm not a member of ODM.
Let him finish.
I'm a member of the Democratic Party.
Let me say what I want to say, Ruku. You'll tell us about
I'm not ODM.
Please, absolutely. So don't speak for ODM.
But
you cannot have the Secretary General of a party seated next to you.
Trevor,
and you want to speak for your party.
We are privy to some matters.
Who says you should be the one to give us a position of
we are privy.
Clarify.
We are privy to some matters, ODM.
I want to say this.
Yeah.
We will tell our own story. Ruku is not the appointed spokesperson of ODM. I am. And I will tell my story. I will tell the story of where the party is. Truth does not change depending on who believes it or not. The truth will remain the truth. Do you know there are people in this world who think the earth is flat? Even in the face of evidence that it is not. So when Ruku decides that he's going to believe the things that he has heard in bars and other places of entertainment, instead of hearing directly from the horse's mouth, then you see that is his own problem. Now, the position of ODM, for instance, the policy position of ODM on the Hustler Fund was very well elucidated by Oparanya when he was the deputy party leader. When he goes into government, he speaks a different language. That is not the language of ODM. When he goes in there and he starts saying, now he'll start chasing around these young people. When I was with him at Kamkunji telling young people, and I said it even on this show, that take that money because a promise was made to you during the campaigns, that you will be given money for free, it will not be a loan. You don't pay it back. That is the position of ODM. That's not what he is saying. These people don't run policy proposals by us. Yesterday we had a central management committee. They didn't come to us saying the proposals like Wandai. Wandai was supposed to appear before my committee on energy this week on Tuesday to explain to us how he can be throwing bashes at home, yet Kenyans have no electricity. He ran away. A three-term member of parliament, in fact, the letter that came from his ministry was that he was on a familiarization tour of Olkaria. There is no way you can do 3 terms in parliament and you have not visited the critical infrastructure of this country. I am sure one day he has had opportunity to go to Olkaria as a member of parliament. He was running away. We will ask those difficult questions because they don't come to us and explain to us the proposals they are taking to government. And lastly, Trevor, the president himself said very clearly during the swearing in of these ministers that they are going there to implement the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. That is not ODM's agenda. In fact, if people within the Kenya Kwanza regime themselves cannot explain to you what bottom-up is, how do you think members of ODM would fare explaining that thing? I can assure you, those people are not there to do ODM's bidding. They are members of the Kenya Kwanza cabinet. So Ruku will try, and I have seen this concerted effort to push ODM. Some people are pushing us out of Azimio, others are pushing us into government. Please, we can walk, we have feet, Ruku. If we decide today we are going to join with the DP in Mount Kenya East, you will see me there. We are bold people, we are bold political party. Lastly, on what Muriwa said, I am not an expert on Murima, but I happened to be in Muranga last weekend. I can confirm that I have heard the things that he's saying here are being said on the ground there in Muranga. My brother Trevor, let nobody lie to you that anything has changed. I am telling you, even parachuting people like Wandai and the Sijui, Oparanya and Mbadi into government has not addressed the issues that have been raised by Kenyans. Those issues remain. The issue of unemployment, nobody has talked about it. And the simmering anger, nobody should lie to you that Kenyans are now happy. No Kenyan is happy. The issues that brought protests and people to the streets have not been addressed.